Now welcome to another edition.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. News doesn't occur on Thanksgiving. We all know what happens on Thanksgiving, don't we?
News doesn't occur on Thanksgiving?
But we all know what happens on Thanksgiving. We tell you 10 reasons why you should be watching Andor instead.
Oh.
Last year we told you 10 reasons, or some number of reasons.
What's it, 10?
Why you should have your family watch Andor for Thanksgiving, because they had put it up on regular cable. This time we're going to tell you why you should be rewatching Andor on Thanksgiving.
Because it's awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody.
No.
Okay.
Number 1. It's more entertaining than listening to your family rehash old arguments.
Do all families argue?
I think something gets brought up every time. There's some squabble that comes up, or
I don't.
Passive-aggressive things thrown about. Oh, you didn't bring my Tupperware, did you?
Oh, little things like that. I was going to say, we don't tend to have a lot of argument-type things at family get-togethers.
You've been to a few of mine. There's some passive-aggressive nature thrown around, and I know other families experience the same thing.
Yes. Not saying anything about our families, but yes, yours are different.
So why would you want to experience that when you could instead be watching Andor?
Why would you want to hang out with your family when you could be watching Andor?
Number 2, I mean, you do have to rewatch Season 1 before Season 2 comes out anyway, right?
But Season 2 is still a year away,
We don't know.
So you may need
You might need a third watching for next year's Thanksgiving, the annual tradition of Andor.
What about second watching?
It's a Thanksgiving tradition to watch Andor.
I think that's a good idea.
Right? Number 3, Easter egg hunting on the wrong holiday is just fun.
You're talking about Luthen Shop.
Luthen Shop, anywhere. You got to find the Easter eggs on Thanksgiving, which isn't Easter, which makes it, I don't know, it feels a little naughty. It's night, What are you doing on Thanksgiving? Looking for Easter eggs?
I don't know that anybody would have thought that was naughty, but now that you've said it, I think there's a future Meme Monday meme right there. Naughty Easter egg hunting.
No,
somebody out. That's a challenge
Easter.
to the Nazgul and the Fellowship. Come together and tell us what naughty Easter egg hunting not on Easter looks like.
Mixing holidays that don't go together. It's great.
Okay.
Instead of oh, look, Christmas snuck in. No, Easter showed up because we're Easter egg hunting on Thanksgiving.
All right.
In Luthen Shop. It's great fun.
And anywhere else in the galaxy that they go to. All right, fair.
All right. Moving on. Number 4. Honestly, this show is fantastic, and you need to remind your family how good it is to try and get them to watch it.
It is fantastic.
You could show them last year's video. Well, how we tried to get you to watch it. But no, the show it's fantastic. It's great. It's well made. I think after you watch maybe a disappointing Star Wars series, you should always chase it with some Andor.
What are you implying right now?
Well, I'm just saying we've had so many disappointments. I finished watching Kenobi. I got to chase that with some Andor.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Book of Boba Fett. I got to chase that with some Andor.
Or some mid-season Mando.
Yes.
No, it's nice to be reminded of good stuff after you've watched some of the recent things. It's definitely the best. I mean, the only thing that rivals it here in the recent Disney era, and in a different way, is Clone Wars Season 7. Or the Siege of Mandalore arc.
I don't know, there was something magical about Mandalorian Season 1.
Yeah, but that's even before that. I mean, Mandalorian Season 1 is good. Season 2 is good.
It just reminds me of traditional Star Wars in the right way.
Yeah, I get you. I get why a lot of people love Mando Season 1 and 2, especially Season 1. It's a very, core kind of fun adventure show for the most part with some Star Wars flair.
All right. Let's move on then to number 5. So if you're the one who's giving the Thanksgiving blessing, the prayer, the telling everyone what you're thankful for, if you have just rewatched Andor, you can now recite the entire Luthen Rail speech as your thank you.
What are
you thankful for?
He said sacrificed. This is different. I would talking about things that would be special, talking about the memes creating not that I would expect anybody to do this, but a serious Thanksgiving where people go around the table, what are you thankful for? And out of nowhere, Luthen's speech.
I want the Luthen speech. Yeah.
And just I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that,
but if you've rewatched Andor, you can rattle off that entire thing.
I don't know. That's a good just especially the people who had no idea what the hell you were talking about because they hadn't seen Andor.
Exactly. And then they'll be
what if I sacrifice? You got to slam your fist on the table. Everything.
Everything.
Yes.
And then just throw in a for family now and again, and it's all good, right?
So you're mixing Luthen with Dom from Fast and Furious.
I suppose.
That's another new meme. I think this is the precursor to a very interesting meme Monday right here.
Very well could be, but not this week.
When Luthen Rail meets Dom from Fast and Furious.
Moving on to number 6. Now, rewatching Andor Thanksgiving could be a reason to avoid family at Thanksgiving. If you don't really want to talk to them, you can just be absorbed in your phone or tablet.
I feel like this is a very negative.
I'm just saying.
Like if your family sucks, it gives you something to do.
Or if they're boring. Oh, like if you get relegated to the kids' table for some reason, now you can be like, well, whatever, I'm watching Andor. Peace out, kids.
All right.
Because the adult table only fills up so much space. Sometimes you're in your 20s and they're still setting you to the kids' table because there's just not enough room.
I kind of was that because I'm the youngest in my family. Like out of like my entire like side of the family there, I'm youngest cousin, youngest.
And sometimes the adults' table is boring.
Yeah.
You might as well sit at the kids' table, watch some Andor, talk about Fortnite or something.
Probably did watch. I mean,
talk about Minecraft.
Think about Star Wars when I was sitting at the kids' table as an older person. I don't know. We didn't exactly have phones to watch things when I was in my 20s.
Number 7, to debate with your family if Cinta killed the Imperial family or not.
Yes.
Whether or not they saw the show.
Yes. Just ask them.
Just ask.
Somebody's got to ask. Do you think Cinta did it? To family members who didn't see it and see what their response is.
And then if they don't know what they're talking about, this just opens you up to popping it on the TV and go, now we can watch it and let's talk about if Cinta did it.
Cinta killed him.
Oh, I think so too.
Me too.
Especially the way she progressed throughout the series. But that's not what we're talking about because we have to debate this with your family at Thanksgiving this year. Mm-hmm. Out of nowhere. And just see if they remember. Don't reference it. I'll just go right to the
No,
Cinta.
You just ask, hey, what do you think?
Do you think Cinta did it?
Yeah.
Do you think she killed that family? We're like, what are you talking about?
No context at all.
No context.
You think Cinta killed the family?
What would be great is if somebody thinks that they are like, this is like a news article or something, and they try to respond, and they're like, of course she did it.
That'll make it even better. Did you hear about Cinta? Do you think she did it?
You think she did it?
And the person who doesn't want to feel like they're out of the loop. Yep.
From Aldani.
Which they're going to think is like a country somewhere in the world.
Exactly. It's perfect.
Yep.
Without any context, ask them if you think...
Did you hear about the Cinta thing?
Do you think Cinta did it?
You think she did it?
Do you think she did it? I mean, she just, she did it and she just walked out of there stone cold.
Yeah. I think she did it.
I think she did it.
I think she killed that whole family.
It's perfect. Like I said, whether they have seen the show or not, just go straight into it. Especially if they haven't, because it's more fun.
Though it'd be interesting that one person who's like seen it a while ago and remembers and catches you. Like, were you talking about Andor? And then you'll out them. You're like, oh, you're a secret Andor fan. You've seen it more than once, haven't you? That's how you discover them.
Number 8. Putting Andor up on TV is a fun way to avoid having to watch football all day.
What? I don't understand this one.
Oh, you know I'm going to be bored. I don't really watch a lot of football. It's not that I don't know what's going on or anything. I just don't care. So when everyone's sitting there like, yeah, football, and I'm like, can we just have a conversation or do anything else? Instead, you just put Andor up on the TV. Tough luck. Don't care.
Pretty much my whole family.
Pretty much.
You and one of my nephews really aren't into football. Everybody else is into it.
That you think that they're into it because they look like they're into it. But they might not really be into it.
No, I know they are.
But avoid watching football by putting Andor on TV. And then you just hide the remote and you're fine. Oh, I don't know, guys. This is just on.
It just randomly popped up. I turned the TV on and Disney Plus fired up and Andor came on. Because it's Thanksgiving.
Because it's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving magic.
Number 9. To compare the Macys Day Parade with the Andor funeral procession and realize the funeral procession is better.
Wow. And you're going to watch that parade.
I am. Hey, there's better music. Everyone's sticking together. There's a brick. It was a great time.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe you just said that.
I don't need special performances by Kelly Clarkson at the Andor funeral procession. Just wasn't needed. Gotta get straight to the point.
Okay. I hope Kelly Clarkson is at the Macys Parade now.
The parade, unfortunately, has turned more into a publicity stunt than a parade.
Has it? I haven't seen that thing
ever. I mean, a parade, think about it. Parade's in your hometown. You watch floats go by, some marching bands, maybe people walking around doing gymnastics. They throw candy.
Yeah.
You just watch it. You don't have to wait for them to stop every 5 minutes and introduce a celebrity whose newest project is coming out and they're going to sing you a song or perform the latest Broadway show.
Oh,
I'm less offended by the Broadway shows. I'm a famous movie star or a rock star, and I had an album come out, so I need to be on a float so I can sing a song for everybody.
You know they hate being there too, though. That's the only consolation prize.
It is the only consolation prize. But no, it's just not as exciting to me with all of that. It's too much pomp.
You'd rather watch a funeral procession, is what you just said.
Marva's, which was exciting.
It was
exciting. It had everything. Yeah. She was even there.
Yes.
All right, and we'll move on to number 10. It's a show about family and being thankful for them. I mean, that's not a stretch, right?
That is one way to describe Andor.
I mean...
Also describing the Fast and the Furious again.
Think about him at the end. Andor was so thankful for Marva. For the family that chose him.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And the family he formed with Brasso and Bix, and he made a family.
Emo.
BMO was always his family.
BMO. B2 emo. Yeah. BMO, emo.
Little B.
Call him what you want.
BMO.
No, I mean, in the funny way, like, the show being called Andor doesn't just reference Cassian. It references the family, right? Mm-hmm. I mean... Does that make it a good name? Probably not, because a lot of people have no idea what an Andor is. We've talked about that before. So
people probably have less of an idea what an Andor is than what an Ahsoka is.
Yes, I would.
No, I don't know.
That's hard
Cassian
because
had Rogue One.
Cassian had a movie that was really popular. Though, do people remember his name from that movie? The average person, of course, who would probably not remember Cinta either.
For Thanksgiving, what we're thankful for is being able to share some fun with all of you guys.
Yes, this is...
Obviously, it's not a news video or serious. We just wanted to make something fun and kind of reminiscent of last year.
Last year was a lot of fun. I don't even remember what we talked about or what. I just remember having a blast with it, and then people enjoyed it. So that was kind of cool. So hopefully we've recaptured the magic.
Or at least tried to.
We should have picked a different show. 10 Reasons Not to Watch Ahsoka. Ooh.
No, that's not fun.
No, it's not.
Andor
fun.
is a holiday tradition.
Not fun. It's not fun at all.
Holiday tradition, Andor.
I'm just kidding. I can find 10 reasons to watch Ahsoka.
So that's all we've got for you this time. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Thor, finish it off.
Thanks for watching.
Leave your comments down below. And thanks for talking Star Wars or something. You're supposed to actually finish it. That's not...
No, that you just did it. That's exactly what I say.
I didn't do it right.
You did it perfectly.
All right, let's just wrap this up. We got some memes to record. Turkey to eat or guest or something.
Yeah, because it's the day before Thanksgiving.
It is.
Like magic. It's that Thanksgiving magic again. All right, well, that's it. Take to the comments below. Come up with some memes. We threw some ideas out there. I think we laid down a challenge here, so
maybe. Yeah.
I know there are some out there who like our challenges. But anyway, leave those comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. Until next time, thanks for watching.